Well, this is some interesting news. Well, not really interesting at all, but at the same time, it comes as no surprise. Sonny Hostin and Anna Navarro tested positive for the China virus, and they were immediately pulled off The View right before Jezebel Kamala was about to be interviewed. Given that it was literally a live event. It was supposed to be like a live event, live special or something like that. I mean, I don't know. I don't give a fuck because I literally could care less with the man on the moon about The View or like any of those hosts on The View to begin with. Especially since and then you also got to factor in that literally The View was mostly has been political since the days of Barack Hussein O. And it got really worse during the Trump era. And now they're still playing these political antics. I mean, they discuss more politics than they do with hot topics. Originally when Barbara Walters started the show back in like 96, it was mostly hot topics, and they barely talked about any. They were mostly apolitical, but it's kind of strange how now, the same hosts on The View who want to tell their audiences, they want to push this whole vaccination BS down our throats, all while all of a sudden some of them got tested positive for the beer bug. Now, let me also say this too. I'm not a fan of The View. Never liked the show. Never really cared for it either. But let's just go to show that now maybe they were vaccinated. Who knows? Because at the same time, even if somebody were, but like I've been saying time and time again on this channel, even if you were to get fully vaccinated, you can still catch the China virus. Fact. And possibly die from the China virus. Don't believe me? Look up that story about the flight attendant who was fully vaccinated and got tested positive for the China virus, let alone died from it. Another thing I want to talk about this, America, is that there's been a lot of talk about, that we, in the case if, Republicans gain back the Senate and the House in 2022 and 2024. Now, this portion of the video right here is just an opinion. I'm going to tell you right here from the very bottom of my heart that even if Republicans gain back seats in the take control of the Senate and the House in both 2022 and 2024, this is my humble opinion. I still think that this particular presidential administration, China Biden and Jezebel Kamala, literally the entire Biden administration will do tons of government overreach. And next thing you know, when it comes to government overreach, that's going to pose a big problem here in America. And then you also got and then there might be another. Uh, then, when it comes to government overreach, next thing you know, there's going to be certain states, certain counties of a state that's probably going to secede. It's probably going to call for a secession. You know, indicating that when government overreach is going to take place, you know, we already got a big problem on our hands. You know, either way it goes, I'm afraid by that time, America as a nation would probably, you know, be in communism and whatnot, and it's bad enough, you know, people from some of these communist nations, for instance, China, Russia, North Korea, and even Cuba, they are defecting from those areas to come here for freedom, and they are feeling shameful that they have to deal with our current institution of government here in America. You know, it is sad and appalling, you know, and we're definitely going to be in big trouble if that continues on. But yeah, that right there is just an opinion. I'm Chuck Johnson. This is all I have to say. I'm Chuck Johnson, a.k.a. Kid Thunder. I'm signing off.